Hello internet friends. In today's video we are painting the bottom forward fuselage skins of my RV-14 with JetFlex WR, which means water reducible. Now I'm going to jump to the end and say I probably should have reduced it a tiny bit more or played with the gun settings, because I got the sandpaper-like finish again. So I'm probably going to have to just wet sand it with some 400 grit paper and it'll be fine. So I will do that tomorrow, I guess. Oh, and if you can't tell, it rained for 10 minutes in Vegas, and so the hangar got wet because there's a leak somewhere. And this happens every time it rains, so I got to spend an hour blowing water out of the hangar. Okay, so once that was over, then all I did was mask off the center exhaust tunnel, because the center exhaust tunnel is stainless steel. And the whole idea there is that that's normally where the exhaust goes. Now, that's not where my exhaust is going to go, because I am going to do a different exhaust than what's in the plans. In fact, if you buy the EXT119 engine, it has a double exhaust that goes out underneath the cowling instead of through this exhaust tunnel. So there won't actually be any exhaust there. But just for reasons, I've chosen to leave it stainless steel. Oh, and the reason is that the tunnel cover, I forget what it's actually called, the center tunnel, actually goes over on top of this, and so you won't even be able to see it anyway, except that the fuel pump is secured right there. So maybe one day if you open it up and have to mess with the fuel pump, you'll see it, but otherwise what we painted yesterday will go over this. So far, from what I can tell from the 3M AccuSpray gun, is that the larger diameter nozzles are a little bit better for getting more flow, which gives you a smoother finish. So I ordered a box of those, and those will be here tomorrow. But I don't think I'm going to repaint the skins just yet, because I think I can sand off the gritty finish and it will be fine. One thing I do recommend, or do not recommend, I tried this top, it just made a mess everywhere. It looked like it made it easy to pour, but then when I went to go clean it up, that made a mess. So I would, well, from now on, I'm just going to go to Home Depot and get one of those pour spouts, or pour lids, or whatever they are that you clip onto the side, and so I can just pour it straight into the cup and then either clean that lid or throw it away. I do think it'll be a few days before I paint anything again, though, because now the next step is to rivet together the fuselage, or the firewall, the forward fuselage bottom skins, and then put together the mid fuselage with the forward fuselage. And so there you go. What you see that I'm painting right now, this is going to be the floor where you put your feet. And I did spray it twice because I figured since my feet were going to go there, I should have a nice thick layer of paint on there, because, you know, climbing in and out and putting your feet there and standing on it, I figure eventually it will wear off. So I put 2 layers of paint. In between layers, I waited 20 minutes. The product sheet for the paint says, well, I don't have it in front of me, but something about 20 minutes and 30 minutes. So after 20 minutes, it's okay to handle, and then you know, either spray another coat on or move the part. So one thing that I wasn't expecting was this is a gray color. I forget what the color is called. It's like lighter gray, but it's pretty white. So I was surprised by that. Not that I think it's bad. I was just surprised. So this is the color the interior of my airplane is going to be now, because I have a whole gallon of this stuff. And honestly, in Las Vegas, a lighter color is not bad because you know, it gets hot, and a darker color would burn you when you got in the plane. So speaking of airplanes, if you like Vans RVs, come join our Slack group. The link is in the description of this video, and there we talk about Vans RVs and painting them and going places in them. So I'll see you there and see you in the next video.